Whether you're wanting to read beautiful pieces of music, compose your own, or just understand the mechanics of how music works so that it's a little bit easier to work out by ear, doing music theory is one of those really critical exercises for any musician. Now, for those of you who've taken it on, the exams are coming up in just a few weeks' time, and there are a few pointers you might like to consider as you go into that. Because theory exams are done with pencil and paper, you need to work very neatly not to throw marks away. So when drawing your treble clef, start on the second line from the bottom, touch the middle, then the bottom, come round to the top, and come down through the middle with the hook on the end. It's based on the letter G and is meant to show us where the G line is. There's G over there. That's why it's so important we start on the second line, the G line, touch the middle, then the bottom, up through the top, down through the middle, and hook at the bottom. Practice that till you can do it really well. The same goes for the bass clef. Second line from the top is what we aim for this time, with a nice big blob that shows us where F is. This is also known as the F clef. Touch the top line almost to the bottom, and then 2 dots on either side of our F line. In the old days, we used to draw the F back to front, and that's where it comes from. It forms a type of arrow here showing us where F is. So once again, second line from the top, touch the top of your stave almost to the bottom, and then 2 dots on either side. A little bit easier to draw than the treble clef, but just as important to draw it correctly. If you come and draw it here, what you've essentially told me is that F is now on this line, and it will shift all of your other notes out of place. Same thing happens if you come and draw your treble clef up here. G now moves to there. The idea with clefs is that they orientate where all the notes are, and if you draw it in the wrong place, you've moved every note on the stave. Be very careful. Second line from the bottom is where the treble clef starts, and second line from the top is where the bass clef starts. If you can get that right, the rest should fall into place.